here for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. Curry, the pass taken away by the Clippers. George, his first effort off the mark. Top of the key. Beverly to Paul George. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Curry with the basketball. Down 3. Here's a chance from long range, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Beverly. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Yes, Klay Thompson missed his first. That one goes.
And if a player can make a shot at a high percentage, especially when the defense is caught backpedaling, that's a shot you should shoot every time.
Willie Cauley-Stein with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Curry, and he knocks it down, Jay.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Los Angeles, number 23, Louis Williams.
George shakes free and hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Curry. That his third 3 in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
Flushes it home.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
It's Steph at the controls. Sizing up the defense. Curry had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Beverly into the front court. Their score 12-8. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And stuffs it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Back up, back up, back up.
2-point shot for Curry. Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And Paul George good on the quick release there.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. Golden State at the controls. Steph Curry against George. Screen coming. Curry, how's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Here's Curry with it up top. Leads forward. And Jay, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Beverly, that's his second personal foul. The Warriors are now in the penalty.
Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Leonard. Short jumper stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Kawhi Leonard looking good. 4 for 5. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter about to start. Jay, this has felt like a game of horse. It was shot for shot in the opening period.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Curry. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
George. And Looney there to clear the board. Curry into the front court. Down by 1. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Leonard. Oh, he hits a 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count it. Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
4-3, and he knocks it down. Warriors come away with it. Thompson. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
George. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Buries the 3. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Klay Thompson does what he does best. Hits the 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Beverly into the front court. Leads 1. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Beyond the arc for 3. Clippers have the basketball. Kawhi Leonard guarded by Klay Thompson. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Well defended. George, he engulfed him that time. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Golden State. Stepping in
Green
for LA, number 23.
goes to the left side. Thompson. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Curry with the ball. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Curry to bring it up. Down just a couple. From long range, nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Swings it to Green.
I got it. Take mine. Go to mine. I got it.
George to Williams. Paul George. Curry with the basketball. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Here's Leonard for 2. Jumper's good. Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. He'll try to design something here for the final possession of the half.
Fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Now that's a contest. Cauley Stein to Russell. Trying to cash in. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
George to Beverly. Fires the three. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense.
As a team, they were on an absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
To Leonard. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Thompson, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Oh, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Curry. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Nice pass to get things going.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Leonard. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. The monster stuff.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
The follow won't go either. Steph Curry sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Not that time. Paul George to Leonard. Patrick Beverly. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Possession lies with Golden State. Livingston to Alec Burks. Fires the three. They dared him, and he burns them.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Draymond Green swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Thompson misfires. It's no good. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Ball. It's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Time to shuffle things up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Leonard to Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Livingston across the timeline. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Green. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. To Paul George. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knock loose. Clippers have got it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Livingston driving, but his shot won't go down. Robinson, huge block. 3 quarters down, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the 3rd quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Curry to Thompson. For 3. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th 3-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Draymond Green with the block. Clippers recover.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard. Green always looking for the steal. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Curry. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Steph Curry matched up with Paul George. Knocked loose. Thompson. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
George, defended by Draymond Green.
To number 30, Stephen Curry.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Team foul number 3. Entering the game for the Clippers, number 20.
George. Here's a chance from long range, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Beverly and Green able to clear the rebound. Curry into the front court. Trailing by 14 to Green. Curry. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Leonard. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Paul George gets it in the left corner. To George. 5 on the shot clock. George can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Thompson. Leonard. They get it to George. Down low. Strong finish for Paul George.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Substitution being made in this one. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Here's Curry with it up top. His guy's down big. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Throws it down.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Curry has it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Thompson. And it's George there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.